Hi there. Well, here we have another attempt at an aggressive in-running scalping, and in this particular example, as you'll see later on in the race, see if you can spot it, I have a little bit of a deer in the headlights moment where I'm far too hesitant at getting out. So this race wasn't my finest hour, although it did work out fine in the end. But what you'll see fairly early on is that not many of my lay bets were getting taken, and so I actually decided, whilst I'm in the green, to essentially trade out and across the board, so I've got a £6 profit here, as you'll see momentarily, and essentially just start again. So that clears away any outstanding bets I had, and then I go just essentially reset and go back in. So it's still the same runners really, Thor to Kersey, Numitor and Dubai Drays that I was principally involved in. So again, the settings that I was using are all shown in that box at the bottom there. So looking for 3 tick offsets in each case, with repeat success switched on. So Fairbot will just continually fire later back trades into the market until such times that they're either killed or filled, or the repeat success runs out of its counter. But from here on in, for quite a while, I don't really have that much of an option of trading out, and when that opportunity does arrive, I'm far too hesitant to take the opportunity. And the runner, it's the runner at the top, Thor de Kersey, that's the one that's really causing me issues. The other two are okay, they've been in the green fairly consistently, but the one at the top has shortened in price a significant amount, so none of the back closing bets are close to being taken at the moment. So we'll come to the point where I decide to clear away all those back bets simply by clicking on the cancel all option there, which effectively leaves me a lay on the favourite. So that's all those back bets cleared. So I could, if I was being sensible, trade out for a loss of £20 or so there. But I sort of froze for far too long, to be perfectly honest, and the red started to increase. However, throughout all of this, I was listening to William Hill radio, so I did have an idea that Thor was going to increase in price at some point. He was starting to struggle a little bit, and so you'll see that we've got some green there, certainly opportunity for me to trade out, but I was just so slow to react. And because that green up number chops and changes so much, I decided to go with an automated green up, because Fairbot can react a lot quicker than I can as far as manually clicking on that green up all button. But having taken too long to make that decision, you'll see that Thor de Kersey starts to come back in again, and the red starts to get bigger, and which is a bit weird, keeping in mind of course that the liability on Thor was just under £400. So I was not proud of my performance on this particular race, but you'll now see again that Thor starts to increase in price, and he starts to lose the race, and at this point I am able to bail out for a decent profit. But that was not my finest hour, I'll have to say. Okay guys, thanks very much, speak to you later.